Hi everyone, my name is Barbara. I'm the owner and founder of Spanish for Kiddos, and today for our free ebook or printable, we're going to be talking about some fun Thanksgiving bilingual activities, especially for the holidays coming up. And anytime you want to talk about giving thanks. So one of the things that the workbook has, and I'll show you in a minute, but it's got several sheets of actually Spanish colors. And I'll show you how to use the feathers with our turkey, or how you can use the one at the very end has a template for a bigger turkey. And one of the big ideas is to create a turkey like this, and I'll show you how to do that at the very end as well. So one of the things that we're going to do is, actually, before we do that, is I want to mention that a lot of the colors that I use, I have a color of the Spanish colors key that you can find in our free resources. And what I did, I cut them up. I put them in what I have an interactive notebook, but you don't have to do that. You can put it in a separate sheet. And then I label what those are. There's also a section of rainbows, and not only just colors, but how rainbows form, and as well as this color wheel as well to show you what those colors are. So what I'm going to use today is actually this sheet, and so that you can see which ones are the colors that I'm going to use. Now I'm not using all of them. For instance, I'm not using all of these. I'm not using indigo. I'm just using violet here, but I'm using all the other colors in here as well. So one of the things to do is we're going to cut, and you have several parts on here. You have a turkey and you have the feathers. So I'm just gonna set some of these to the side so that we're going to begin. Let's begin with red so that we can begin with the top of the color wheel. Give me 1 second so that we can have more room here. And what I'm gonna do is, not only did I color these, but what I actually did was I colored them, and then I made a specific turkey for my color red, rojo. So I have a special turkey, just a turkey, and then I have my letters for the word rojo, red. Now, if I go back to, and I'm just not going to pull out red, but if you go back to your sheet here, you will have the English label on here. Now, when you cut it, they're all going to be the same, so you can keep that with you if you wanted to know where that color is, but they're all the same. So if you cut it out and you happen to misplace that, you're still going to be okay. So here I want to point out, this is rojo, rojo, rojo. And so one of the things I like to do is, since I have little bits of turkeys for each one of these, is actually I'm going to paste some glue here on the back, and then I'm going to paste these onto here. So rojo. Now these don't have to be like this. Of course, they can be in another form if you want to. And there's your red turkey, for instance. And that's one example that you can do that as well. Another example is, we're going to go to orange, naranja. So that's this one here. So here's my turkey. And then, so that you don't have to be lost to what those are, here's the naranja. These are all jumbled up there. Naranja. Orange. Naranja. Orange. So there is orange. So what you can do is, just for the sake of times, of course, you can paste all these together. Okay. You can cut them up like this, and then you can paste them on here as you are pasting these along here. You can put them up like this, of course, a lot neater than this, and then you have your next turkey there. And then of course our next one is yellow, this one right here. And so what I did is, like I mentioned, I have this section here that either you can keep that with you, or you can cut this around to have yellow. I think it makes it a little bit easier to handle when you cut that part out and you just have only the turkey. Okay, so here is yellow. Now yellow is amarillo, so we're going to begin with A, M, E, oh, excuse me, A, amarillo. So, amarillo, amarillo, amarillo. So, yellow. And again, you can group all these together, of course, like this, and paste them onto your turkey, like this. Of course, not like that. And then you can paste it to your turkey, of course. And then our next one is going to be our green. Our green right here, which is going to be verde, verde. So again, I have my turkey here, and then how am I going to put these letters together is going to be v, ver, verde, verde, v, v, verde, v, verde. Okay, so here is green, verde. Okay, so that's that section there. Okay, and I'm just gonna scoop these up here for a minute. Our next one is azul, blue. So here is our turkey, azul, 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 blue. Okay, and here's where you can put them all together like this to create your blue, azul. And then lastly, you have violet, violeta. And in this case, here's our turkey again, and we have a violeta, violeta, o leta, violeta. Okay, violeta, violeta, violeta. Okay, purple. Excuse me, violet. Or in this case, if you wanted to also consider it as purple. So you have those there as well. So that is one way that you can do that. And of course, you can paste these, like I said, for time's sake. You can paste those on your own. And then I have this turkey here. What I did, I color it. You can paint it. You can even print on brown paper if you wanted to, and then add maybe some construction paper there to make it more fun. But what I did is, using the colors that you have here and using your feathers, I punctured these small holes into our plate. And then what you can do, for instance, if you had, I'll just show you a small one here that I have here. For instance, azul. So what you're going to do is, now you can start here if you want to, but I think it looks better if you actually use the holes to insert your feathers here. So that's one. Azul. Azul. Azul, and then I'm going to have my other one here as well. So you can have that. Now it can help you if you want to add tape, and then you can practice those. The good thing is that you can remove these and practice over and over, and then you have your little turkey of your feather color of Spanish colors turkey. So I think that's a cute idea. Or you can create these for small plates and then actually paste those as well if you wanted to, and that could be something fun as well. There's so many other ways that you can use this activity too. You can also, like I said, put maybe print out paper, color paper of the color, and you can have one for each a color turkey for each one of these, and then you can paste the words on there, and I think that's a fun way to do that as well. So it's a great idea to not only bring into the Spanish vocabulary one more time in a different way that you can use it, or if you're reading about Spanish colors, and then you can supplement and complement the reading comprehension with this activity. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you subscribe so that you can get notice of new videos coming up. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any feedback, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.